Thanks for jumping on, guys. Great to see you. So as you can see on the worktop here, we have a cool galactic Lego minifigure TIE pilot. It's that black pilot that came out in a couple sets in 2024. So let's jump in and see what it looks like. We got Luke's X-Wing. As I always say, that this is a cheap way, excuse me, of getting a minifig that you would have to pay a lot more for the set. So it's always good to get one of those. Here we go. We got Luke riding a creature of some sort. If you guys know the name, leave a comment, let me know. And they're landing in a village. It's going to be a real hard to forget, he says. Don't know why. Let's find out. And they've landed, and he's talking to Leia. Can't remember seeing this creature in any of the series at all, not even canon or anime. But here we go. If you guys have, please leave a comment. They're having a chat with Han and a couple of troopers. The fun keeps getting better, Solo says. And they're off. A couple TIE fighters are chasing them. And they took him into some sort of storm. And they're knocking the fighters out. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. Welcome to the early morning Lego magazine review. As you know, we mainly do Star Wars on here, but we do other magazines also, like Batman, Minecraft, City, and other magazines. Anyway, so he pulls out his lightsaber and he's swinging his lightsaber, took one of the TIE's wings off, and they're showing us a couple of different carbonite. I haven't seen this. Have you guys seen this in any sets at all? If you have, please leave me a comment. I've seen like two different ones, not built like this. This is actually the ones you see in the Boba or Jango ship, not in any other ships. So if you have seen it, please leave me a comment and know what ships you've seen that in. Frozen carbonite, not sure. Let's move on. And they're in the air, they're shooting at them. And the creatures are screaming. They have two heads. They're screaming. Boom. They shot at them. And it seems like the creatures are very, very fast. Again, thanks for jumping in, guys. Great to have you. Don't forget the live stream this evening or morning or night. We'll be doing a giveaway, so do check that out. I always have to call the different times because somewhere in the world it's 6 a.m., somewhere it's 6 p.m., and someplace it's midnight. Yes, so they're moving on, and seems like the creatures are using their wings as some sort of weapon. They knocked one of the TIE fighters out of the air, and they're off. Let's see what happens next. And they're landing. Let me know also, guys, if any of you guys got the Star Destroyer or the gingerbread set 40806. Let me know if you got that in the comments, guys. So let's move on. Han is taking his ship through the air and he's attacking the destroyer. And so the creatures, which is very strange. And they're some way biting the ship and they knocked it out of the air. Wow. That was incredible. But there you go. And the centerfold today, guys, is Han and Chewie. They haven't made a Han Solo yet in the set. The pullout today, it's totally different. Just a second. Wait 1 second, because that's not the pullout. Let's check the pullout out. The pullout is Vader. Ooh, very, very cool. Hi, how you doing? Gil, how you doing? You all right? Great to have you on. Thanks for jumping in, and thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, let's move on. And that was 2025. That was the. It looks similar. It probably is. It is. It actually. It's pretty difficult to see, but I think it's this. You know that set? I think it's that set. The Vader on here is from. Again, it's a way of getting. I hope you're doing fine. That's great, man. That's great. Yeah. I turned it incorrect. Yeah. And I do give away that also, so that magazine is up for giveaway. Definitely watch out for my make sure you have your notifications set on. So I have a lot of giveaways happening this month because I want to get them going so people can have them for Christmas. I'm trying to do it the end of now till the first 2 weeks of November so I can ship them out to folks so they can have them. When I do my giveaways, they're absolutely free to you unless you do a fan and give to the channel. It's still free to you. It's your choice to do that. Or if you become a member on the top tier, you automatically get a magazine. The other way I do it is by doing sweepstakes. If you guys been watching my channel before, and every Wednesday of this month, I will be giving away a magazine, no cost to you at all. Send it to you wherever you are. Tend to wanna more, not trying to be selfish. I'll only be able to do it when I'm home in the States, and everywhere else I'll be able to send it because the tariffs have changed. I tried sending one to someone not too long ago from Europe to he's in Miami, and then the other one is in Ohio, and I tried sending it to him, and it was 20 euros to send it. You know, and the magazine cost 6 euros. So, it's unless the person wants to pay for it. But typically, I would send it places that the tariff is not that incredible. Anyway, let's move on. So they do puzzles in these magazines, as you can see right here, and they do like these also, which is pretty cool. Tattooing contest there. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. Don't forget to set your notifications. Saturdays, 5 Live. This is a really cool set right here. You get Paul Visma in there with the new looking suit compared to the last one. You get a couple of cool. You get Paz in there also, and some Imperial Palpatine guards. The new style. So that's pretty cool. And then this one also is pretty cool. Again, you get this figure in one of the magazines that I am giving out. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Lof? Loof, sorry. How you doing? Great to have you on. Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, so you get that in one of the sets that I'm giving out. So again, it's a cheap way of getting an expensive fig That's so you don't have to pay for the set. Here we have Yoda, and it's another game puzzle. All Alone on Dagobah. Yeah. Shadows of the Past. And we have a couple of figs here. Qui-Gon, Obi, Ahsoka, Sidious himself, Ventress, and Kanan. Let me know in the comments if you guys have the black hair Kanan or any Kanan at all, guys. Just drop me a comment on that. Again, thanks for jumping in, guys. Here we have another puzzle, maze. As they do, it's pretty good. And the comic with the black pilot here. Let's move on, see what we got. So, Black Pilot takes off. I can't wait to see a series with Jango. I want them to make a series with Jango. You know, the things he used to do before we saw him in under Vader's not rule, but under Vader's charge. Let's put it like that. I really want them to make a series of that because, as you guys know, I'm a Boba Jango fan, so I want to see that. The new Mandalorian looks pretty cool too. Definitely cool. Let me know what you guys think about that. I 1 out of 10. Let me know what you think, guys. Personally, I'll give it up. It's way up there. 10 being the highest. Okay, let's move on. And someone is chasing after the Dark Pilot. He turns around and blasts them. And he lands over here. Again, in these books, they do advertise different magazines. Thanks a lot for those. They do advertise Friends and stuff like that. So if you're Friends or basically Lego fan, you can basically see new magazines that's coming out and new sets that's coming out. If you can look right here, you can see that, the 42607 and other sets there. Again, I do have to say this, guys. If you do live where there's a Smith's Toy close by you today, you would go down there at 9 o'clock today or before 9. I'd say go down like maybe 8:45 because there'll be a lot of people trying to get. They're giving out free Lego today. Minecraft, I know that's one. I did put it on in my short videos, and they are giving out Mario. So I'm not sure if that's what they're doing with the Mario, if it's make and take, but I know they're giving out. Hey, Mister, what's up? How you doing? Great to have you on. Thanks for jumping in. As you guys know, this was the set right here. If you had that, the early versions, you probably have a chance of getting in a minifigure that's really expensive. So if you had that, that's a keeper. Okay, let's move on. You guys are jumping on the tail end of this one. Right, this is the figure that was next. The T6 Jedi Shuttle. What's that? The next Lego Star Wars magazine in Europe is the U-Wing. Yeah, I saw that. They actually had that before. Yeah. Yeah, they actually had that one before. I actually turned that one down. I turned that one down because I was like, you know, I don't really go into mini ships that much unless it comes with a minifigure, which I'm sure you've seen before. Right, mister? I'm sure you've seen that before. That it comes with a minifigure, I would do that. But even if it comes with a double, a bonus ship, I don't really tend to get it. But yeah, there you go. And, oh, I didn't show, right? So here we have a game you can play. Cut this out, and you play a game here. Again, and the back also. The Fourth Winds, yeah. So that's the magazine today, guys. All right, I want to thank all you guys for jumping in. It's great seeing you guys. Can you show the U-Wing? I'll have to go in my I'll go in my garage collection and search through the boxes, and I'll try to do it on the next one. Is that cool? All right. Again, thanks for jumping in, guys. You guys are awesome. Set your notifications for my live at 5. Okay. Where we ask which one should we open and build. Are we opening this one, or are we opening the are we opening this one, or are we opening this one? Which one are we gonna open? And I'll let you guys make that decision when we do the next live, which is later on today, guys. Definitely jump in and check that out. Okay. And remember, I said we have tons of giveaways. I have tons of giveaways. These are builds, all the builds from Lego. So I'll be giving those away. We have the fruit from One Piece. We have Santa for Christmas. These are exclusive to the store, so you wouldn't find these anywhere. And some of the pieces you may not find them anywhere. Also, I also have what in there. I have the Harry Potter's truck, and a couple other things. So definitely watch for that. Okay, guys. Again, thanks for jumping in, guys. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with you.